Namaskar. Welcome to Ahara Arogya Adhyatma, the light of Samskara. Today we have Padma Shri Dr. C.R. Chandrasekhar. He is a renowned psychiatrist and retired as a medical superintendent of prestigious NIMHANS. And he is a prolific writer, has written hundreds of books for the public. And even after retirement, he has continued his profession of helping the people. And apart from that, he is a donor, donated crores for the betterment of the society. So we are today very happy to have him on our show. Welcome, sir. Now, many people think that women are very weak and they can't face the challenges. But actually, when we look at the women, they are very sensitive to the things that are happening. So they react emotionally and they cry more than the men. But when the real challenges come, they just stand strong and then face the problem better than the men. So, for this, as a simple example, a man was going, I'm the man. So he was going, and the wife was coming behind. Suddenly he stops, he gets scared, and then he said, "Hey, Bare, come, come, come." And wife, she is worried. Why is he calling now when he was going with so much of force? And then there was a tiger in front of him. So that means whenever the problems come, they go to the mother or the wife. So what do you say, sir?
So not only thinking, it's a belief. In many cultures, in many countries, for ages together, women were believed to be mentally weak, physically weak, weaker sex. That's a common term used by many man-dominated societies. Women are weak in both physical power or psychological strength, and they think that the women have to be protected. But on the contrary, women, all the scientific research says that women are equal to men, or in many areas, they're better than men. For example, emotional expression. They can express their emotions very clearly, very effectively compared to men. Compared to men, emotional expression. And their thinking ability, their problem solving skills, their decision making skills are much better than men, because their focus is very good. They don't get distracted and they think about the problem, find out what solutions are possible, and they select the best one. That's why many women.
There is a reason for that. When
Yeah,
the Shiva became Ardhanarishwara, the dominant hemisphere left one he gave it to wife,
yeah,
and the heart which is on the left side he gave it to the Vama his wife, and then he took the one on the right side. And that means the Shiva himself has given both intuition as well as the decision making intention. Both
yeah,
are stronger in women.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's why stress management.
Yes.
Again, people have studied, many psychologists have studied that same stress, same quality, same quantity, whether men can face the stress and solve the stress and manage the stress properly or not, without any doubt, women excel themselves in managing any stressful situation that we are seeing both in the family home situation and in now in all occupations. Many CEOs, many women bosses, and women leaders have done extremely well when their predecessors, men, fail to manage such stressful situations. And usually, people put forward the theory that men have more testosterone. That's why they are more stronger. Muscles are stronger. Physically, they are stronger, and their aggression is quite good, and they can fight because of testosterone hormone. Whereas testosterone hormone is less in women. They have more estrogen. They have more oxytocin, and they show more love, affection, and soft emotions, much more
Because of the
than
oxytocin. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A
oxytocin,
happy hormone. Yes.
happy hormone, and then they are very, very empathetic. I'm using word empathy.
Yes.
Empathy is far, far better in women than men. We men, we are not empathetic.
So do you mean to say that they make better psychiatrists?
Ah, yeah, and better doctors.
Where consoling
Better,
and
better,
then empathy is
better
more
doc,
required.
yeah, better doctors and better say this way, women
Gynec
they try to
obstetricians.
hold the family. See,
Mm.
men immediately they say, "Let us get separated, throw him
Yes,
out. Son is not good, throw him out." Whereas woman says, mother says, "No, no, no, we shall change him.
we'll
He's a
bring
good
him
boy.
back.
Don't worry, I will manage him, and you
Mm.
don't come into picture." So
Mm.
they maintain the family cohesion and
Mm.
cohesion among colleagues much better
Yes,
than men. It's
yeah.
well known, but people ignore these facts and
Mm.
traditionally believe that women are weak links, they're weaker
Mm.
sex, they are to be protected, and they're useless for some jobs. Useless
Mm.
for jobs. Now we have women drivers, we have women pilots, we have women
Mm.
forces there in our military. Earlier, no one was
And
found.
loco pilots are also there, sir. Metro
Yeah,
is run by the women. Yes.
yeah, women. So one is this biological difference, hormonal difference. And when you come to the structure, again,
Mm.
I want the viewers to look into this. Amygdala is the small portion of the brain in the limbic system, which takes part in emotional expression and emotional control. And again, physiological studies have shown that amygdala, men or women, so one and the same. Structure is same and control is same, but only expression, women are much better. There's a
Better.
positive aspect. Positive
Yes.
aspect.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes.
then focusing and understanding what they see, what they hear. That means interpreting the senses, five senses. Women mind is much better,
Okay.
much
Okay.
better. That's why they can focus well, they can grasp things quickly, and
Mm.
based on reality, they can take a realistic decision instead of
Mm.
taking a decision on emotional basis. But
Okay.
in practice, as psychiatrists, as doctors, you see that lot of women come with
Mm.
psychosomatic symptom,
Yes.
not able to
Yes.
manage their emotional issues.
Mm.
Again, this is social
Yes.
training,
Yes.
not biological factor. So,
Mm.
depression is more common in women, anxiety disorder is more common in women, and psychosomatic symptom more common in women than men
Mm.
because
Okay.
they try to express their emotional distress more severely
Mm.
than men. That's why depression lasts longer. Grief
Mm.
reaction lasts longer in women
Mm.
compared to men. They're also
Okay.
becoming anxious. They're trained. Oh, you can't
Okay.
face, you're a woman. Take the help of your father, take the help of your mother,
Mm.
other people. So it's a
Okay.
learned behavior to show
Mm.
fear, to become
Mm.
anxious. That's
Mm.
why we see more anxiety disorders, more
Mm.
depressive disorders among
Mm.
women.
Mm.
And also suicide attempts are more among women because in
Okay.
that emotional heightened status,
Mm.
sometimes women think of ending their life. They get frustrated. They get
Mm.
frustrated. They are
Mm.
made fun of in the family and they are labeled and their
Mm.
character is questioned by others,
Mm.
which
Mm.
they cannot relish. If
Mm.
a man commits a mistake, it's forgotten. If a woman commits a
Mm.
mistake, it is highlighted and
I know. I know.
thumb thumb.
I know.
Every
Yes.
person in the village knows,
The
oh, that
hammered.
lady,
Yes.
that woman did that. And
Mm.
because of social neglect and social punishment,
Stigma. Mm.
stigma, many women try to end their life. Again, this is a fact we have to accept. That's why women have to be cared for, not
Mm.
in the usual manner, but more love and affection because they show love and affection to all. And
Yes.
men folk
Yes.
lag behind in showing respect to the women,
Mm.
showing love towards women,
Mm.
and empathy.
Mm.
Men have less empathy, whereas women have more empathy. They understand
Ah.
the emotions of men much better
Mm.
than their counterpart. So, in this way,
Okay. Mm.
women definitely they are not weak links, they are not the
Mm.
weaker sex. Actually, they are equal. As I mentioned, Shiva, Parvati, Ardhanarishwara. This is a concept we have going to the whole world. Men and women
Yes.
are equal, and
Mm.
many times men have to take the help of the women to solve
Yes.
problems, face a
Yes.
situation.
Yes. Now, when you said that, I remember first help they get is when they are born.
Yeah,
Only
Bob.
because of the woman they are born. And then they are fed and taken care by the mother. When they get married, the wife looks after. And when
yeah,
they grow old, either the daughter-in-law or the daughter looks after. And when they are admitted, nurses and the doctors, all doctors, ladies
yeah.
only. So
And also,
throughout, they have to take the help of
you
ladies.
know, many examples of women warriors, whether
Yes,
Kittur
yes,
and Channamma, Jhansi Rani Lakshmibai, or Abbaka Devi, or Channabhaira
yeah.
Devi, or
And
our
in the
Vanito Goma.
Rigveda, Vishpala is the one. In
Uh,
spite of amputated leg, she wears the artificial limb and fights. The
yeah,
Vishpala Rani.
yeah.
So,
And
as
also,
early as Rigveda.
and
And
Arunama,
Chande Chamundeshwari herself.
yeah. And Arunama Sinha, again, a younger, losing her leg, climbs
Mm.
Mount Everest, become the first
Yes, yes, yes.
woman
Mount
to climb
Everest,
Mount
to
Everest, in spite
climb
of
Mount
being
Everest.
handicapped. So
Yes,
our Malti Holda, both the legs
yeah.
are paralyzed, and she is the international athlete. So we have ample evidences to say that
Yes.
women in no way they're inferior, in no way they're weaker, and we should respect them. And for a society to prosper, we need women's power. We need
Strength.
women's
Yes. Nari Shakti.
intelligence, and I request all the viewers to respect their women folk within the family and outside the family, and not to make fun of, because I've seen in some offices, men subordinates do not want to respect the woman boss. Oh, ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಹೆಂಗಸು ಏನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಒಳಗೆ ಬಂದು ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಾಳೆ. ನಾವು ಗಂಡಸು ಅವಳ ಮಾತು ಕೇಳಬೇಕು, to listen to her, and they feel that it is below their dignity to follow the
Work
instruction.
under them. Yes,
Ah,
yes,
ah,
yes.
they have inferiority complex.
Sir,
When woman,
it happened the same thing to me also. When I was kept in charge of a unit,
yeah,
long back in 1977, they refused to work under me and attend my rounds. But
yeah,
they had failed MD. They were not qualified. But still they didn't want to. So that is there, sir.
it's attitude. So attitude of
Attitude.
men
Yes.
should change, attitude of society should change, and I'm so happy to know that many women are proving their efficiency in all the areas of life, and um, uh, world has accepted, science has accepted, men or women are equal, and in some uh, areas, women are better than men.
Yeah, and even the present situation, you can see men are only fighting the war. The women are trying to keep the home continued and cooking for them, you know. So I think so we are so very grateful to you and thankful to you for being so very kind and scientifically explaining why women are not inferior to men. So thank you very much for your beautiful presentation and explanation to our viewers. Thank you very much, sir.